Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully everyone's good. We're waiting to get loaded here. Well, waiting to get a dock, actually. I'm sure you can see the truck in front of me. It's a Werner truck. That fella is heading to Portland, Oregon. At this time of year, that being a rough trip, that's an understatement. Plus, he's hauling paper rolls, and this stuff is heavy. Probably 44,000 pounds. And the thing is, a lot of these new drivers, they don't really know what they're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And that is why I don't even do mountains anymore. And I know there's guys out there who never did wrong, never lost their brakes, but I guarantee you almost every truck driver you talk to is gonna have that one crazy story where they lost their brakes somewhere, somehow. For me personally, video today, kind of want to talk about this, what's going on in Colorado. I'm not sure exactly when it was, but it was a few years ago. A driver on I-70 essentially was going down the steep grades, lost his brakes, missed the ramp, and there was, to my understanding, like a rush hour at the bottom, and he killed a bunch of people. So it's kind of crazy, but it's what happened. And if you're not a truck driver, like, it's something I pray nobody has to experience. And the reason I'm talking about it is because, like, I don't know, at this point, maybe a year and a half back, I took a power only load to Salt Lake City, and then broker ended up getting me a load from Grand Junction, Colorado, and it was baking soda, 46,000 pounds, heading back to St. Louis. And obviously I had to take 70, and yeah, everything was fine. Jake was holding, I was in a super low gear, barely moving. But at that weight and that steep, that long, it's like it just pushes your truck. No matter how experienced you are, it just pushes your truck. So, like, I don't know if maybe my Jake brakes are not strong enough, but my truck does not hold for long until you have to brake. And essentially, I was doing fine through that whole stretch between Vail and Denver. And then, you know, one of the last few grades where it was like really, really steep. It got steep out of nowhere. I slammed my brakes, tried to slow down more, but I just smelled them and lost them. However, I lost my brakes after the ramp, and thankfully I was almost at the bottom, so I was able to stop. But if I was passing by that ramp, I'd be on that ramp. You know, some guys will say, oh, no insurance company will take you, you can't drive. Screw the driving, I want to be alive. So I don't know, I just want to say, like, losing your brakes, weighing 40 tons, rolling down 6%, that's a scary feeling. And the thing with Colorado is, like, they're 6%, but they are long, like very, very long. You'll get like 10-mile stretches and however long. And yeah, like, a lot of these Rockies passes are just rough. Like, I know going down to Salt Lake City, there's that 16-mile stretch, something like that. And, you know, I'm sure, you know, improper equipment obviously would have to do with it if your brakes are faulty, which the media is saying that crap, but brakes overheat. Brakes overheat, the gap becomes too big and you can't brake. But yeah, that's kind of just thoughts for the day. I know there's a lot of striking, people are wanting to go to Colorado, and I don't blame them. I don't want to go to Colorado either, but it's not going to last, unfortunately, because big companies like Werner and then Swift and whatnot, they're going to pick those loads up that us owner operators and other companies don't want. But it would be nice if for once we could unite and actually stand for something so it does get done, if that makes sense. But yeah, let's get loaded up. I'm sorry if you can't hear me that clear. My diesel heater's on, it's pretty chilly out. But we're gonna get loaded up and head home essentially, and then we'll catch you once we get rolling with some rolls. All right, let's get going. We're a little heavy, but it's loaded pretty nice, so it's still pulling. It's like 43. It's a little chilly, but it's not bad. Up in the left lane. Thing wants me to take the highway. I don't really want to take the highway. Well, both are highway, but I want to hop on 70 rather than take 74. So seems like this is the way. Looks like I can just go straight. Be better off going straight than making a left here. That's 122 West. Yeah, that's exactly where I need to be. There's a lot of big paper rolls in this trailer. Not a lot, but they are big. It's only 6 of them, and they're 43,000 pounds, so you can imagine. Nice greenery over here. This weather feels nice. What the hell is this smoking? Some type of water.
At the traffic light.
Hopefully there's no bridge limit over here. I don't see it. They would have it otherwise. We have no trucks up ahead. Having a 13 speed. I've driven 10 and it just feels odd. I don't know, never driven an 18, but I feel like it's just an overkill. At least for box truck dry van loads. Because at the end of the day, your transmission and your gearing is really all that you need to pull heavy loads.
Turn left on Franklin Road.
That's a no for me. I'm not turning left. We're going straight, partner. Hopefully my box is all right. see a climb up ahead, I always start the fan up. Close the window. The thing with these Detroits is like if you start losing them on RPM, you're gonna slow down big time. That's why I'm rather keeping it at 15 than 13 and a half. My boost is at 34. He holds it right there. Wasn't ready yet. Plus, I mean, my fan is on, so it slows down the engine. You gotta shift faster. But yeah, I think it's just absurd. You know, the guy got 110 years. I think you should definitely be held accountable because of the fact that he flew by a ramp. He should have taken that ramp, and I think that's where the whole controversy is about. But 110 years is just insane. A little chilly day, going home. I'm gonna maybe do an oil change in the Ranger just because I got it. I don't know the history of it, so I'd rather throw 50 bucks in it and get it over with than drive questionable, because dealers don't do crap. They just do the minimum to sell, which makes sense. They gotta maximize their profits, so whatever. Somebody always says if my Jakes are quiet. I don't know about you, but that's not very quiet. Someday I'll straight pipe this thing. My exhaust looks stupid because that one's lower. But again, not a priority. Yeah, folks, hopefully you liked the short video of the day. Figure I'd just make something driving, shifting, hanging gears. And really not much else to talk about today. Hopefully you like the new camera. How's the audio video? Let me know. And yeah, we're gonna roll on home and catch you on the next one. Stay safe, everyone. Hit that sub if you haven't. Ask away with the questions, and stay safe. You know, quite often I end these videos with like, hey, catch you guys on the next one. But in reality, I should just continue making longer videos. I'm really driving, not doing anything anyways. And I know some of you do enjoy these longer videos, especially, you know, driving out in the country like this. Yes, I'm going home, and then tomorrow I'm heading up to Portage, Indiana. Cold weather is nice. It keeps my engine running cool. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have quite a few videos on my trucking stuff and the place. Like I said, the Ranger is rusty. That's a sick house. The Ranger is rusty underneath, but so is everything in the Midwest. And to add on top, the thing is 23 years old. I forgot what what the thing is called, but there is that one paint that they have where you paint directly over rust, and the moisture actually strengthens it rather than weakens it. It's like pour something, I could be way off, I don't know. Basically take the big chunks of rust off and clean it up a little bit, but you don't have to like sandblast it. Yeah, I bolted my freaking mirror with a self-tapping screw because it's cracked on the cab, and there's really no other way to fix it, so I put a self-tap screw in, and it freaking cracked the thing even more. But it is what it is, I guess. It does a bounce. Yeah, it's not like a show truck. That's why I really don't even want to invest too much money into this thing. It's nice in here, nice for me to go on the road and be comfortable, but I don't want to make this a show truck, put a $20,000 paint job in it and like $3,000-$4,000 bumper, and I'll probably get stacks because, I don't know, I like straight pipes, and then on top of that, it's probably gonna make my engine run better. And it looks crooked, but other than that, I'm not too worried about it. Maybe a longer visor, but that's about it. My goal is to buy another truck and hire somebody to run. I don't want to stay out here. As long as there's not snow in the road, we're all right. Would be nice tomorrow if I could get a load straight through or something. There's usually like Aldi loads, Aldi warehouse runs out of Chicago area, and they just deliver straight through. That would work out. So we'll see. Because it is Christmas this week, so I don't know what places are going to be open and whatnot. Basically what happened is with the apartments we bought, I ended up making a deal with the tenants. Essentially, they'll be moving up into the apartment that's empty upstairs, and I'm gonna renovate it, and then I'm gonna renovate the apartment they're in, because their apartment is bigger. It's a two bed, but it has also, yeah, it has 2 bathrooms. The other apartments all have only 1, and this one has like a master bedroom. It's bigger because on the first floor it's one bedroom apartment, so that 2 bedroom that those tenants are in is bigger. That would just make more sense for me to be in that one. Plus on top of that, I'll be right above my own garage. So if I am ever doing anything in the garage later, I'm really the only one directly bothered by it. And yeah, they're not gonna have a garage. I mean, I basically told them your options are: you move into the apartment upstairs, you pay same rent, and we'll renovate it for you, or you can move out. I mean, yeah, that sucks, but you know, I'm the one that bought the building, and I get to make the rules. And you can't always do that, because if you buy a property, you're basically buying the rights of the landlord before you. So if a lease agreement is in place, you cannot break that lease agreement just because you're a new landlord. However, this landlord had in the lease agreement that stated within 45 days of the sale, the landlord may terminate the lease agreement. So that came into my favor big time. So it worked out. No, I'm starving. And I don't want to eat no Subway. I haven't been cooking. This fridge has been off.
Turn left on East Franklin Street.
Old Towns. Don't take my horse to the Old Town Road.
Continue on West Franklin Street.
Let her rip, tater chip. See, this right here says if you don't hit this curve, you're gonna flip. So you gotta hit it fast to avoid flipping over. Yeah, I think this time we're gonna call it a day. Well, that'll do it. Thank you for watching this time, and catch you everyone on the next one. Stay safe, y'all.